SE Ford Fusion. Alright, we're going to do the front brakes on this Ford Fusion. We have, so that's what we have. We have R1 Concepts, drilled slotted, and pay attention to the L. That's driver's side, left side, this side, not that side. Okay, this side. I have the brakes they supplied me right here, R1 Concept Ceramics, and I already bought some Ray Bestos, which have hardware. I don't know if these have the hardware. I know the rear's dead. Okay, no hardware. They don't give you hardware. I don't think I need the hardware. It looks pretty good right there. So, yeah, let's go to it. And I'm lifting it at this point there, so you can complain about that. And I don't know if I have any place I can put a jack. A jack stand. We'll see when I take the tire off. Okay, so we're gonna take off that cap and the cap that's down back there. So if you don't have a cap on these, make sure you put something in there, because you don't want water getting in there and corroding your slides. And I can't really film the other one. I mean, you could see it. And these should be an H7. H7. They're not that tight. So those are H7s. And then to get the caliper off are these and the one below, and those are 18 millimeter 18s. All right, and then should be able to just compress this piston in, I think, hopefully. Okay, so I'm going to take off this spring. The hooks. So you need to go forward. There it is. There it is. That's how you get it out. You gotta lift that forward. So you gotta push that forward to get it past that clip. Okay. Let's see if I can get these drums to go in. This drum to go in. Yeah, and I took the cap off the brake fluid. Man, look at all this food up here for the mice and all this shits. I'm gonna do all this. Notice your rubbing areas, all that stuff. And I got these things unscrewed. Let's see if this moves. Oh, good. These are not rusted in place, so we'll be able to just toss those puppies in there. Okay, I got that all in. Pull these up. Take a look-see. They still had some life on them. Don't mess with your hosies. What are these? These are stuck in place. These are what they do, fucking glue these on. These have never had, yeah, they got the stickum. And then your Springo. Alright. Alright, the caliper bolts were tight as hell. Blue Loctite. blue Loctite. And on this side, it's hard because you got to go up. If you're going down, it's a little easier. So there's that. And let's get this rotor off. Rusto. Let's match it. Match and pray. Cool. Now we just gotta clean this area. Man. Gotta use the impact. Alright. Got it cleaned up good enough. Got some slippery stuff on the pad areas. Let's get this rotor on. There's a little rust holding it back, but I don't care. Okay. This way with this. To the back area, we need to get a bolt to match. I put some, when I had a blue Loctite on. I can't see if I'm matching or not. I think I did. Yep. Alright, and then the bottom one. That one's going in. Are we in the right direction? We are not. I don't even know if we can see or not. Well, let's see. And then down below. And then we're going to have to torque those pretty damn tight. But that's what we got going there. This is resting up here. Make sure it's not going to move, which it isn't. Yep. Alright, let's see if we can get this to pop in on camera. And be in focus on the location. So we want to get the back. I put some little slippery stuff on there to kind of help. There you go. Did I get that on camera? This one, you could just put it here, and then let's hope that I got the drum in far enough where I could just slide this on. And we do. And we do. We gotta make sure our pins aren't stopping us back there. I should have done this on the rear where you can see. Alright, that's in. Always start these by hand first or with a wrench, not jizzy there, because if you're not lined up, you're gonna get a nicely fucked up thing in there. All right, and this car has no brake sensor, so that's awesome. Sarcasm. Okay, don't forget your caps. If you don't put your caps in, you're going to get stuff corroded and your brakes are going to stick and not wear right. And so those are in. Now this puppy, how do we get these in? So we know it slides. Alright, so we got one in there. Oh, that was easy. That was easier than I thought. I don't know what these knobs are for. So is that everything? We just gotta put the tire on now? I don't like how that thing sticks out like that. Alright. Alright, important note. I had to use a new one on this side. This one was bent. You see how close this is to the pad? This one, I don't know if I bent it, but it seemed like it was bent. This needs to be bent this way, so you can fix it, but I just decided to put a new one. Because if it was on and then you pulled like this one was getting right to the edge and it would pop off when before everything was tight. As soon as I would pull that, it would get to the edge and pop off. So yeah, this one was bent. I think you had to bend it this way, because I checked it and these angles were correct. So it was sitting out like this and not up against the pad. And once I tightened up the brake, it wasn't as bad, but it wasn't sitting as deep as this one. So yeah, this part is bent that way, so you need to bend it in. If yours is I don't know if I did it when I took it off or what, but I don't think I forced it. But yeah, you want to make sure that you don't want that popping off. Yeah, popping off up in here. You go use them, the black paint comes off.